Guys, good morning. So today is Sunday. Let me put this light down. Okay, so today is Sunday and we didn't go anywhere, and welcome to my October vlog. For those of you that don't know what October vlog is like, October vlog, daily vlog. We upload, I upload daily, and I believe other YouTubers are doing the same. Okay, if you search October vlog, you will see a lot of videos pump out right now on YouTube. So welcome to my Sunday vlog, Vlogtober, or the 5th Vlogtober. All right, so yeah, we didn't go to church today. You know, when you have kids, you will plan things, and your plan will just change like that, because whatever plan you're making, whatever place you want to go, your kids' mood, health, situation, condition has to determine that. So today I woke up, in fact from midnight, she woke up and started crying. So I believe one of her nose was blocked last night. So I picked her up, carried her in my hand. She slept on my arm until this morning. When she woke up this morning, the first thing she did was to sneeze. Like, this cold it didn't give us any signal. She sneezed out a lot of catarrh from her nose this morning. So, and whenever my kids are in this condition, I don't like, if that place is not super important. Church is important, of course. Church is very important. I'm not saying that church isn't important for me. Church is one of the most, like, one of the top 10 things that are important in my life right now. So, but God understand, like, if we don't have any place, like, if that place is not a do or die affair, as long as my kids' health is in this mood, we don't go out. I don't take them out at all. I let them stay indoor. Okay, so that is the reason why we didn't go to church today, because Cosmo has to stay indoor as well, because tomorrow he's going back to school. He didn't go to school on Friday. So right now I'm about to start preparing what we are going to be having for lunch, which I'm going to be showing you guys. In this place is zuka, which is pumpkin. Yes, I'm going to be making pumpkin risotto today. That will be our lunch today. I have the rice, the vegetable broth. I decided not to make my own vegetable broth. Just, you know, sometimes I make the soup by myself. Sometimes I'm like, no, let me just get this one. This one is a Star product, and this Star product is very good, 100% natural. This is one of the reasons why I love it. The salt is balanced. It's not salty. Like, you can literally use this for rice or for minestrone, that this mixed vegetable. Just warm it up and put everything up together. So this is why I love this brand a lot. I always go for this brand, this Star brand, whenever I want to buy commercial vegetable broth. So yeah, that is what I'm using. I always use 1 liter, like 1000 ml for my risotto, for the quantity of risotto I'm making. That depends on what you're making, the risotto, the amount of risotto you're making. I'm making for all of us, for 4 of us, because every one of us eat risotto. When I make risotto, in fact these days, whenever I prepare food for 4 of us, because we eat the same thing. Christina is eating the same thing with us, so I don't prepare separate food anymore, like mix this sauce and make the other sauce. No, we all eat the same food. They're making a mess at the background there. So this is rice. I'm going to start cleaning this now, because I need to clean them, put them in a bowl. Let me get a knife. So you guys tell me, let's have a chat down at the comment section. How are you? How is this whole thing that is happening? How is your state, your country, your city? How is it going over there? Because Italy is really not encouraging at all. The way the situation is, the whole situation is not encouraging, because this is increasing rapidly. Like, I was like, where is the vaccine? I know it takes time to produce to get a vaccine out for any disease, but I think this one, this COVID stuff is really getting on people's nerves. A lot of things are cancelled. A lot of families are not, don't even, have not seen each other since this year. A lot of activities cancelled. This is becoming really frustrating. I don't know about it, but for me, it's becoming really frustrating. Okay, the reason why you've not seen my husband is because he went out. He went out for a walk. Probably will be going out for a walk after lunch with friends. I don't know. I just don't have any plan for today because I don't want to take the kids out. Even if I have to go out, I will go out alone. So let me just pack this thing. I will show you guys when I'm preparing them. Okay, the kids are over here. Christina, please do not do that. She's playing with water. Let me just put this together. I will show you guys when I'm cooking, when I'm preparing them and everything, and I will show you guys the rest of my day. Okay, so this is enough. I'm going to put this one back in the fridge. I'm going to use them for juice this week. I'm going to juice them this week. So, and this is good for weight loss. The juice are good for weight loss. So if you haven't subscribed to Tessy IJE channel, do subscribe there because you'll be one of the first to get notified when I upload that video. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later. Let me just put this in a bowl, okay, and clean up this place because I still need to slice the onion. All right, okay guys, now it's time to start cooking. I already have butter inside this. I love to make this with butter. I'm going to bring you guys back close now. Okay, so I have butter and a little bit of oil here. That is how I love it because I have two different recipes of this. So this one, I prefer this one more than the other one because this one, when you cook them first, like this, like when you cook the pumpkin first this way, it gives more taste than when you just pour everything inside. I'm going to actually, this is going to be my end screen for this video. I'm going to link the two recipes at the end screen. So in case if you want to check it out, just watch to the end. Check the end screen, the video will pump out there. So I just have to allow the butter to cool down, to melt. Then I will add the onion and start cooking them. And also here, I love to make simple vegetable broth to cook them because you need water, like broth or normal water. Even if you don't like broth, you can use normal water because you need to make this soft before you add them into your risotto. Okay, now I'm going to add half of the onion because this other half I'm going to be using it for the risotto. Okay, now it's time to add our pumpkin. This, you can use butterscotch, you can use pumpkin. I think they are all the same because they are the same family, you know. So you can use any one of your choice. So after adding the pumpkin, I'm going to season them with salt and pepper. Just a little bit of salt because I have salt in here. So you don't want to use too much salt. And the vegetable broth I'm going to be using has salt also. So you might want to be gentle. I don't normally add salt inside my my risotto because the vegetable soup has salt in them, and I'm also going to be using cheese. So adding too much salt is not advisable, guys. All right, so that little salt is enough. Now I'm going to cook this without adding any water inside for like 3-4 minutes before I start adding the simple broth I make. You can actually use normal water if you don't want to use simple broth. You can use normal water to do this. Okay, all right guys, I'm going to start adding the broth. Make sure they are hot because if they are warm, it's more easy to cook. Okay, but you can use cold water actually if that is what you want, but I'm going to advise you to use hot or warm broth for this. Okay, because they cook fast when the broth or the water is warm. So I'm going to cook that until they are super soft, like very soft. I'm going to show you guys when that is ready. Okay, yes guys, it's also better to warm it up if you're using it for risotto. So I'm adding it up to the simple one I made because I'm still cooking the pumpkin over here. So the both food I'm about to start cooking right now needs vegetable broth, so I mix the broth because there's, at the end of the day, they will go into the same pot, you know, so nothing changes here. So I'm going to start making the rice because it's almost, it's 11:30 actually. So let me start cooking. Okay, time to start cooking. This here, multiple tasks and everything. At the end of the day, everything will go inside one pot, you know. Cooking is fun. It can be hard, so I just added the onion inside this one. I'm going to saute it before adding the rice, and we continue. I think our onion is ready. I'm going to add the rice. I'm going to stir everything. I love to allow this rice to roast for like 2-3 minutes, okay, on a medium heat as well. But the moment I add wine, I will increase the heat because the wine needs a high heat to evaporate fast. You don't want to evaporate wine with a very low heat. So yep. Okay, now this is time to add half glass of dry white wine. When you're cooking risotto, you have to use dry white wine, okay? So I just want to give you guys a little bit different but details, but no full details. If you want to see the details, then make sure you check my food channel, okay? So I'm going to add this into the rice and allow them to evaporate before we start adding our broth. So the broth is hot. Make sure you're using hot one. It's better. And you don't want to cook this because the moment the broth gets hot, make sure you turn off the heat. Don't allow the heat to be on, because if you do, you won't get that exact. Like I'm using 1000 ml for this, for about 300 grams of rice. And make sure you're using risotto, like the rice for risotto. Don't exaggerate. Don't use normal rice. There is always rice that is good for risotto. They cost a bit more, but it's always good to get that one for a better risotto. Don't use ordinary rice for this, okay? So you need to turn off the heat as soon as the water started heating up. Turn off the heat. You don't want to dry that. You don't want to have shots of broth. But you can actually use normal water if you run out of broth. But I prefer using all broth because it gives them taste. I'm using vegetable one. I'm not using meat. We can also use meat broth as well. Okay, it's just a personal choice, you know. This has to cook. Okay, the pumpkin is almost dry. As you can see, there's still water, but it's not a problem. So I'm going to use this. You can blend them if you want, just to mash them. Don't scratch your pan. You can use your spatula to mash them too, or you can just transfer everything into your blender and blend them. They are cool, you know. I'm doing this most of the time because Cosmo likes everything to be creamy inside the risotto. When they are not, he will start picking them out. So I don't want him to pick any of this out. This is why I blend, or I mash them, or I cook them until they become very soft, or I use fork whenever I finish cooking to press them. Like I make sure that everything, he can't pick them out, because that is how he loves his risotto to be. He just don't want to pick something there. He wants everything to blend together. So this is awesome. I got this in IKEA, in case of those of you that I use them for mashed potatoes, and I also have the other one that I use for mashed potatoes. But this is fast for this kind of cooking. As you're cooking, you just be mashing them. You can actually turn this into soup, add a little bit of milk inside, and enjoy them as winter autumn soup. They are delicious, okay? You just have to put the flavor to your own taste. All right, so and make sure you don't scratch your pan again, because it's important. I don't know, I'm obsessed with pots. I don't like scratching them at all, especially when the pots are expensive. So I think I'm done with this. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to transfer this into my risotto right now. Okay, just mix everything up. Okay, I'm late to cook, and here we are. It's 5 minutes, 55 minutes to 12. And this they can't give me more, just few minutes she can't. So I have to pay for the consequences by carrying her in the hand. But Christina is not fair. Mama is trying. We're going to eat by 10 minutes past 12. It's not bad. I don't like eating early, but with Christina you have to eat early or you just give her her own food. Yes? You want to learn? Don't worry. We're going to bake Christmas cookies together, okay? Okay? We're going to bake Christmas cookies together. I'm going to be baking Christmas cookies together with them. Not only with Cosimo as well. Yeah. Yes. You want us to bake Christmas cookies together? You want to bake cookies with me? I say bye-bye. Say hi. No? Okay. Don't say anything. Okay guys. We are almost done. Whenever you see me, most of you that is watching my food channel, whenever you see me remove the lid from the pot when I'm making risotto, it means that it's cooked. But just to attract the heat in for a few minutes, like for 2 minutes. After that, I'll just take the lid off and the risotto is done. And I normally do this when the risotto is almost cooked. Okay, so you don't want to overcook this risotto, and you don't want to, it's like pasta. When you overcook pasta, it's horrible, and when you don't cook them well, it's horrible. So it has to be al dente, or what the Italians call it. No soft, not too soft, not too strong. Okay, it has to be in between that. Yeah, that is where ours is right now. So I'm going to top up a cooking spoon of this. Then I'm going to add the cheese right now. Alright guys, so I'm going to add the cheese, and you don't want your risotto to be dry. Like, you don't want them to dry. If risotto dry, they're horrible as well. Like, they are uneatable when they are dry, when you cook them dry. You don't want to cook them dry, and you don't also want to you don't want them to be too much liquid. They has to be at this creamy texture, not thick cream, not watery cream, just the balanced creamy texture. As you can see here, I'm going to turn off this heat because you don't want to continue cooking that. If not, they will become very soft. So time to start dishing our meal out because it's done like that. See? Okay guys, for now I'm going to let you guys for now, because we're going to be having lunch now. I will talk to you guys later probably, because I'm going to pick up Christina's milk. They don't have it. I'll be going there in and out. I think I will end up taking another one. So I don't know what else I'm going to be doing today, but I'll keep you guys updated. And for now, bon appetito. Hi guys, I'm outside the house now. I'm going out for a walk. They stopped to take Christina's milk. The reason why I did not take Christina's milk the other day and yesterday that I went for shopping was because they didn't have number 3, because she's still taking number 3, so they don't have number 3. I was expecting them to, the number 3 to be back in stock this weekend, but still not. And I have only like half a liter of milk left at home, so I'm going to use another brand now, because the doctor warned us. I remember the doctor warned me not to use milk that is not her age. Like, if you're using milk, you should use exact her number, especially when it's a little baby. So I've been careful with that. I'm going back there now to take anyone but the number of like her age, number 3, because she's taking number 3 right now. So that is what I'm going to do right now. Okay, the weather is just gray out here today. No sun, no rain, but it's not really cold. This is why I want to take a walk. I've not been going for a run because I don't want to run without jacket. I need to go get that jacket. And with my kids being one sick today, one's not sick. I'm not actually sick, cold today, and one not cold tomorrow. makes me I can't go to the store to go get those things. So I have to make sure I get that next week to be able to go for a run because I'm missing out. I just feel like I needed it. But anyhow, talk to you guys later. Back from the supermarket, I came back with rain. And now I'm preparing dinner. I'm going to show you guys what I'm preparing when I'm done preparing them. I'm actually filming them as is air fried chicken and potatoes and some vegetables. That is what I'm preparing for dinner right now because we had only that rice for lunch. So need some protein for dinner. Hey baby, she's full of kata. So I'm going to show you guys later. Okay, let me just head over to that.
Questo non è pugliese, troppo pugliese.
Yes, love. Yeah, I know. Mama is busy, okay? Okay, guys, this is what I prepare for dinner. I use our air fryer to do it. You can't see my face, but I use this air fryer. Guys, air fryer chicken is one of the best ever. This is sweet potatoes, and this is vegetables, and this is Mexican sauce. So, good cover for dinner. I'm going to end this Vlogtober here today. I will see you guys in my next one. My God, this is delicious. Check this recipe on my food channel, Tessy the Chicken Kitchen, if you want to get it because this is absolutely yummy, very healthy as well. So catch you guys later. Bye.